24 for Project 24. Pretty damn excited for this year. Not because it's 2024, organization is 24, but a lot of experiences in 23, learned experiences in 22, and I don't ever really count calendar years. I always believe that this new year, new me is just bullshit because I think it's new year, new me every day. As long as you're open to learning lessons, doing practices that take you to your highest self. We all have our highest self within us. It's reaching it is what always becomes the issue, the challenge, the problem. First episode for this year, we were talking about really transformation. I have my notes right in front of me. We're talking about transforming ourselves. And that always happens within, not external. You know, we always find ourselves looking external to change something that's always been inside. And I said this in a video the other day, where if you're in any kind of situation or circumstance, it's never going to change if you're operating from the same belief system that put you in that situation or circumstance to begin with. So I mentioned 4 bodies within us, which are the physical, the mental, the spiritual, and emotional. And what I wanted to tap into today was 2, which fall into the category of a masculine energy, because we all have feminine and masculine, a yin yang inside of us. And the masculine really consists of what? Physical and mental. So 2 bodies that we're going to cover, physical body and mental body. So let's take a look at mental for a minute. When we think mental, what is that? It's our mental awareness, our mind. You know, the thoughts, the attitudes, the judgments, prejudices, how we perceive worth and value. It's how we process information. It's how we learn in school, how we communicate and use our words. That's why I always say the power of our words, what we speak, be careful, because that's what comes into existence. You know, when this mental body, this mind, is unbalanced, confusion, I wrote down foggy ideas, a lack of purpose, doubt, lack of work ethic, low self-esteem, low worth. Again, how we value ourselves. And that's if it's underbalanced. And then if it's really overbalanced, then what happens? You see people that are really driven by the ego. We always talk about the ego and the inner being, the intuition. There's little or no empathy, doing too much and always on overdrive. So you have underbalanced, then you have overbalanced. So what does it look like when it's balanced in the middle? Right? You become proactive. You become a problem solver. You're clear, concise, communication, speak clearly. You're innovative with clarity and ease. You have ability to solve emotional or physical issues. Directly, not indirectly, but directly. You tackle that shit head on. You waste a little. There's no nonsense or going in circles. And you see a lot of people that, my little dog behind, decided to join the show for a minute. So you see people that are going in circles. They have no direction. They're overachievers. They just drive. They're over in the mind. So that's why we need to balance it. Let's become problem solvers, not problem creators. Let's be proactive, not reactive. So how do we do that? How do we balance this mind that's a God-given tool for us to use? Not to run us, but to use for our benefit, to use as a service to us. I always push a lot of yoga. I push a lot of meditation, cardio, talk therapy. I'll tell you what, talk therapy is even talking to yourself or a person to talk to that's actually going to listen, be constructive, enhance your experience and teach you a few things. You know, if you look at being in touch with your emotions and spirituality, again, taking the other two bodies and tying those into this body. You know, work through some shadows, do some shadow works. I passed out, I don't know how many shadow books out last year alone. You know, tackle some things from your past, put the bag down, whether it's emotional trauma, whether events, experiences, situations, you got to be able to talk through those things. And this is a daily practice. This isn't just a wake up in the morning, shit, shower, shave, run to work. You got to make some time for this. Real transformation takes real work. And it takes learning your body's inside, you know, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, in order to really transform. Not changing anything outside, because you can change partners, you can change jobs, you can change places you live. It doesn't matter. You're still going to get the same result. So try those things. Try those practices of yoga, cardio, talk therapy. You know, speak to a mentor. There's nothing wrong with even talking to a therapist. I don't know why people label that. It's not mental illness, it's mental wellness. And you have to have mental wellness, not just looking at your neighbor next door and just doing whatever the hell they're doing, because that's what everybody's doing. So if you look at the next body I talk about on the masculine energy side is the physical body. And it's like, what is it? Well, shit, that's our body, our skin, and everything inside of it. Organs, you know, everything underneath that skin, bone structure. That's our body. It's not who we are. It's our vehicle. We're not our bodies. You know you have one, so you know you're not one. And it represents our physical experience here in this human experience, here on this earth, in this lifetime. What does it look like when it's under balance? Well, damn, man, it ages quickly. Very much. It loses elasticity. Your skin becomes tight. It's not elastic anymore. It loses that feel to it. You know, very tight. Heaviness. Stress on our skeletal frame. Whenever you're going through a issue, a situation, or problem, or stress, you know, you check your physiology. See how your shoulders slump forward. And people are making honestly making decisions when they're not even in the right physical shape. You can feel it. They're making decisions through stress and not even in a good frame. You know, overbalance. My God, if you look around and you think about this, master the art of paying attention, right? So just look at people that are walking around this life experience and they're overbalanced in their physical body. Well, what the hell does that look like? Too much focus on physical strength, beauty, anti-aging, doubt that the body can heal itself. And if the body can't heal itself, if you have that belief, what do? Pharmaceuticals, prescriptions, medications. You rely on the surgeries, injections, always wanting the fast and the immediate, not letting the body heal. And even when I turn it, you think about everybody that is doing that. They put so much focus in how they look, but do shitty things. It's crazy. It's not the way to live. How does it look when a physical body is balanced? You take a mental body balanced. Now you look at a physical body balanced. How does it look? Feeling of openness, flexible. You feel healthy. There's no pain or toxins. The body heals itself. You can literally slow the aging process very much. But how do you do that? How do you bring it to balance? Well, simple movements. Meditation, huge on meditation. Go for a walk again. Get some massages. Take your shoes off. Walk in the grass. Feel the power of Mother Nature. Ground yourself. Stretch. Again, yoga, same as the mental. Do some training in the gym that focuses on the strength of your body, not overpowering it. That shouldn't be the only focus if you notice the other things I mentioned, yoga, meditation, being in nature. You know, those things are important. And if you can bring that mental body in balance and you can bring that physical body in balance, you're going to see your world outside of you change. And this week or next week, we're also going to cover the other two, spiritual and emotional, and then we'll tie them all together. We'll build some different routines. I'll share some of the routines I do in the mornings. You know, when you look at the world is perfect. It's humans that fuck it up. The sun rises and sets, always on time. You don't hear about planets colliding. It's the humans that fuck it up. And once you start accepting, look, nobody's perfect. And when you want to change, change is hard. But it's easier if I give you a compass and a map. If you never see yourself in a new way, you're never going to change. You will become what you think. So start focusing on your wants, not your problems, or what you don't have, and focus on what you have and what you want. You cannot hold on to old beliefs and expect a change to happen. You'll just get the same thing in different form. Learn how to release control. Quit trying to control an outcome. Surrender that control. You'll see what unfolds in front of you. You know, I shared a lot of practices in Wu Wei, I think it is, Wu Wei. And it's really just letting nature take its course. Quit forcing. Release that control. Focus on balancing your mental body, your physical body. And then we're going to start going into emotional and spiritual bodies. Guys, it's a very exciting year. Very exciting year. I got another studio that's actually being constructed. And it's going to be a lot of cocktails and conversations, just open conversations, real people, real talk, real spiritual beings speaking about their human experience. And we're just going to talk about a lot of shit. So it's going to be exciting. I'm really excited. People from all over the country, even some overseas. And then I'm going to have some in the studio in person. So it's going to be a really exciting year. I'm very excited about this. And I want to push you and help and assist and serve and coexist, to co-create, to get you to your highest potential, to live this best human experience. Let's remember, you know, you change your life begins with changing your mind and your thoughts. So let's do that. Let's get excited about it. I thank you guys for all the support. Look out for the new one coming out soon. And I'll also be sharing some things in progress with the new studio coming along. Guys, love you. Keep being true to yourselves. And let's always reach our highest potential.